It's a safety creep. Check 24. Check 24.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 5 now. Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds. It's now to go.
Incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Ready. 5-9. Mike spoke. Check. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A final shot before break. Stafford. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 77 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
0-2, 0-2. 44's the mic, 44's mic. Check. We're good. Line 4, ready. Nickel. Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
13. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Watch this. Hey, orbit. 44, Mike, 44.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Hey, high 7. Bofo's the mic. Mike's Bofo. Let's go.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready. Yellow lady. 44. I'm coming after you.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Bucks with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Lions trailing but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. This complete to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, give me a radar.
To throw again, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Again, it's Kamara, and an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Breeze now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
11. Go.
Breeze going to throw here. This is complete to Michael Thomas. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Breeze to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his foot on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Breeze is looking to throw. And Thomas has it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Watch this.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Into the red zone. It's Breeze. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the